Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My name is Joseph Agu, the street parrot, creative executive for Talku. I'll be your moderator for the How to webinar. So about Talku is a company, it's a digital communication company that leverages its power on digital technology and also trying to be, not even trying to be, want to be the biggest propellers of creativity in Nigeria. So we're looking forward to that. And why we have the How to webinar, it's actually a platform for problem solving platform where we bring professionals to come talk, give their opinions, and also solve the challenging situations on how you can stay creative. So today's topic is how we can make, how we can strive, how to make your creative startup thrive amidst financial crisis. And we have our host, our speaker. It took me so much time for me to read all your credentials, like business chartered, teacher, lead consultant for IDPS, Mr. Olumayowa Victor. You're welcome, sir. So
thank you very much.
I believe if I have to give the information myself, it's going to be too long for me. So I would like you to go ahead and introduce yourself and also.
Okay, thank you very much. I would start by sharing the screen already. I'd like to confirm that I'm being heard. That's also very important. Am I being heard? Can everyone hear me? I know that they cannot talk, but perhaps they can already type and let me know that they can hear me. Can everybody hear me? This is my first question.
If you can hear me, okay, yes, I'm saying I can hear you.
Okay, so everybody can hear me. Did they type that they can hear me?
Yes, they did. I'm saying that.
So the next question I would like to is that I just put the PowerPoint slides on. Can everybody see the PowerPoint slide? Let's confirm that everybody can see it. I just shared it.
Yes, we can. Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. So good morning, everybody, because I think it's about 20 minutes past 10 in Nigeria. Good morning. Here in the Netherlands, we're just 1 hour ahead, so it's 11:20 at the moment. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this webinar. It's titled the How To webinar. This webinar is put together by Talku Crew. Yeah. So thank you for joining us. The topic that we will be talking about today is how to make your creative startups thrive amidst financial crisis, which means if you're attending right now, you must perhaps be a creative, or at least you must be an entrepreneur. I want to believe so. And if you're not a creative and you're not an entrepreneur, and you're with us right now, I think then maybe perhaps you have a mindset of starting your own business. Yeah. So again, good morning, welcome, and we will look at the topic together: how to make your creative startups thrive amidst financial crisis. Joseph, can I ask a question? Is this session being recorded?
Yes.
So it's already been recorded right now.
Yes.
Okay, good stuff then. Lovely, jubbly. We go on. So we know the topic that we are dealing with. In the midst of this financial crisis, especially in Nigeria, our country. I just looked right now, the unemployment rate is ridiculous. Last year, 2021, it was 32.5%. This year, it is already going to 33%. That is so high. So I would like to start by saying well done to each and every one of you who has joined us today, and you have your own business. Well done. You are indeed taking a step in the right direction. So well done for being an entrepreneur. Well done for being a creative. But now, how will your business survive in the midst of Nigerian hardship? Let's leave the big English economic tribe. The hardship in Nigeria is so glaring. How can you make your business survive? Before we go on, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Victor. Olumayowa Victor Ogunshola is my surname. That's missing there. So you can address me as Victor Ogunshola. Presently, I teach with Fontys International University in the Netherlands, with the International Business School, to be precise. I teach all kinds of courses from first year to the senior to the final year at both bachelor's and master's level. Also, I have my own private firm, so I'm a consultant, and in my firm, I'm the lead consultant, and my firm is called IDPS Consult Netherlands. You can find me on YouTube, you can find me on LinkedIn, a lot of videos, more than 120 videos on YouTube. And from those videos, you can indeed learn a lot. So that will be about me. Catch me on LinkedIn, say hello, feel free to do that, please. Let's go to the learning outcomes. What are we going to learn today? What are we going to learn today? We are going to look at how to build a good and lucrative team. Because if your business has to thrive in that economic hardship in Nigeria, you need to put together a good team. So how will you do that? We're going to learn that today. We are also going to learn how to prepare a solid budget and how to adhere to that budget. It's one thing to prepare a budget, it's another thing to stick to the budget. Of course, the business environment is dynamic. The business environment is always changing. So if you have a budget of 100,000 naira, there might be circumstances that changes that this 100,000 naira is not enough, or is even more than enough. So we will look at that. 3, we will look at source of funds. How do you source funds? What are the different sources of funds for your creative startup? We will look at that. And then we will look at how to manage ongoing and new projects. So some projects are existing, some projects are new. How do you manage this? For creatives, your projects could be events, could be shows. We will look at that. Then we will decide between sole proprietorship, the one-man business, and partnership, which is the best for you as an entrepreneur, as a creative. We'll look at that. Perhaps we'll look at it from the benefit side of both. We will also look at the capacity to create and maintain online awareness. You are a creative. What's your online? What's the percentage of your online presence? We will look at that. And lastly, we will decide we will look at how to decide the right market for you to invest in. So these are the things that we will talk about in just an hour. And if I'm going too fast, please let me know. Joseph, please, if there's any question popping up, I would not be able to see that because as I deliver, I don't see the text messages. Just let me know and you read the question and we go through it, yeah?
Okay, no problem.
So we go ahead. The how now. We looked at the what already, what we are doing today. Let's go with the how. First thing, how do you put off a good and lucrative team? I like to replace the word good with effective. Building a good and lucrative team. I say, take away good, put in effective, put in efficient. Now, what is the meaning of these two words? To be effective means to do the right things. For those taking notes, anyway, session is being recorded. Perhaps you have access to it afterwards. To be effective means to do the right things. To be efficient means to do things right. How do you put together a team that does the right things and does things right every time? Because that is the kind of team you need in the kind of economic hardship you have in Nigeria. If you have a team that is not effective, that is, they don't do the right things. If you have a team that is not efficient, that is, they don't do things right, in that kind of situation we have in Nigeria right now, your business is in trouble. The first thing you want to do is that you want to ensure that in your team, the kind of leadership style you have is participative leadership. As a creative, yeah? So you are not there to boss everybody in some kind of autocratic style of leader. Nobody would want to work with you. They say, he's too bossy, she's too bossy. He or she does not listen to ideas from others. I'm not recommending autocratic or autocratic leadership style when you are a creative, especially in that kind of system that we have in Nigeria right now, the hardship. Huh? You want a participative kind of leadership where you are creating interdependence, where you empower your team members. When your team members feel empowered, they stay longer with you. They love to work with you. They see themselves as partners rather than your subordinates. And you would all agree with me that when you work with someone, if you see that, oh, I feel free to give my ideas. I feel free to make contributions. You would love working with that person than the one who shuts you up all the time and is very bossy. So participative style of leadership. Don't shut out your team members. Maybe they have the best ideas. It is very possible that a team member has a better idea than you. Absolutely possible. But if you already shut them out and you are the bossy, autocratic leader, they will not bring their ideas on board. So something similar as well, point number 2, shared responsibility. Establish a team environment where all members feel the responsibility as if they are the leader of the team. If they already feel as a leader and they don't feel like you bring them down all the time, then they are able to make contributions that is helpful for your team. Ensure that the team has a common sense of purpose. The why has to be very clear to every team member. And that is a lot of problem with businesses in Nigeria, of course, creatives as well. Why are you in comedy? Why are you a writer? Why are you an actress or an actor? What is the why for you? Why are you part of the Talku team? So the why has to be very clear. Yeah. We talk about always the 3 things: the what, the why, and the how. So when you put together your team, ensure that everybody in your team knows what the business is about. What is the goal of the business? What is the vision of the business? Every team member has to know that. Why is the business in existence in the first place? Is it to make profit? Is it to help the environment? The why has to be clear. And then how do we achieve that why? Yeah. So alignment of purpose, not like team member A thinks that we are operating for profit. Team member B thinks that we are operating to help the environment in terms of sustainability. Team member C thinks that we are operating to help old people. Conflicting ideas, then it's not an effective team. So there has to be alignment of purpose within the team. Okay, building an effective and efficient team. Eye communication. Communication has to be clear. Open communication, honest communication. How do you get that? Feedback. Encourage feedback all the time within your team. And what do I mean by feedback? Listen to your team members. You are the creative. you are the owner of the business, but you have team members. Listen to them. At the end of every activity, listen to them. Not just your team members, get feedback from your customers. Do you like our product? Do you like our service? How could we serve you better next time? Huh? Okay, another point, building an effective and efficient team. Have a team that sees change as an opportunity, not a team that is rigid. This is the way we do it. That's bollocks. That means the team doesn't want improvement. But when you have a team that seeks continuous improvement, they're always looking to every opportunity to change for the better. We're already good, but we can be better. We're already better, but we can be the best. See how it works, huh? Also, what is important as well, in order to build an effective and efficient team, is that you have to make sure that you are allocating the right task to the right team member. If someone is an introvert, you don't give them your handbills and tell them to go to the Allen Avenue Junction and give the handouts out. Just come on. He's an introvert. She's an introvert. He or she is shy. They will not function properly for that activity, to go to Allen Avenue Junction and say, hello, can you get the flyers? Hello, can you get the flyers? No. That person is an introvert. So when you delegate tasks within the team, ensure that there is a match between the task and the talent of the team member. So these are some points already on how to build an effective and efficient team in these hard economic times in Nigeria. We will go to our next topic. That is 1 out of 8. Perhaps any questions already? Anybody type any questions already that I can address quickly?
No.
Okay.
After I gave an instruction for after your session.
After. Oh, okay then. Then I move on quickly then. Huh? Now you have a creative startup. Huh? You have your small business. How can you source for funds? Huh? You can decide to go for bootstrapping. That is about your own investment, getting money from family and friends, or crowdfunding. And then what you can raise from this, you put it as an investment in your business. Yeah. So you can do this. In Nigeria, this is possible. And this is possible anywhere in the world as well. There's no law stopping this. Because a lot of times, a lot of young Nigerians have very lovely ideas, very creative ideas, very entrepreneurial mindset. But the hindrance or the barrier is, I don't have money to finance it. You can bootstrap. Stop saying you don't have finance. You can bootstrap. Did you speak to your friends about it? Did you speak to your family about it? You can also crowdfund. Yeah? You can also join startup platforms. There are several incubators. I cannot remember the names for the ones in Lagos, but there are several incubators in Lagos, yeah? And you can join those platforms. Equity sources. You have venture capitalists, angel investors. These are wealthy or successful business men and women already, yeah, and they can invest in your idea. There used to be the program in the UK, it's called The Apprentice. The UK version with the Lord Sugar. For those that are taking notes, you can write it down. The Apprentice UK. Anchored by Sir Alan Sugar, Lord Sugar. CEO Amstrad. And there is the USA version. There was the USA version, The Apprentice, that used to be anchored by Donald Trump before he became president. I think you can find clips of this on YouTube. You can see these kind of programs and you know how to get smarter as a young entrepreneur in Nigeria. Okay, another way to source funds for your creative ideas or startups is to simply go to the bank or other financial institutions and get a loan. So these are different sources of funds for your creative startups. So there is no excuse. You know what I always say, if it's important to you, you'll find a way. If it's not important to you, you will make an excuse. So don't, I have an idea, but there's no money, no day. That's why, stop saying that. You can bootstrap, you can go for equity sources, you can look for startup platforms and belong to one of them, or you can simply work, if your idea is good enough, you walk into the bank or other financial institutions, and you present your business plan. That's another thing entirely. Do you have a business plan? I hear somebody say, who needs a business plan? What is that? A business plan is a roadmap for your business. In the short term, where will my business be? In the mid-term, where will my business be? In the long term, where will my business be? So definitely you need a business plan. In the business plan, you're able to identify your customers. In the business plan, you're able to identify your markets. You're able to identify your promotional techniques and all of the other things. So you need a business plan. So sourcing funds to fund your creative startups, we just talked about. I think we talked about 2 out of 8. Let's go to the third one now. Preparing a solid budget and adhering to it. If you don't prepare a budget, you spend anyhow. You will spend on irrelevant things. And then when you spend on irrelevant things, when there's no money again, you will remember the relevant things. So therefore, you need to prepare and plan a budget. When you do this, it helps you to accurately to spend on important things. It helps you to have accurate income projections. What do we mean by accurate income projections? This is already August 25, and then you can say by December 2022, I should have made 700,000 naira. And by March 2023, we should have made 950,000 naira. By August 2023, which is 1 year time, we should have made 1.5 million naira. With a budget, you can estimate. With a budget, you can know what you can save. With a budget, you can have regular reviews. You can go to this Excel sheet and review what are we spending on too much. Oh, this advert is taking our money too much. Can we reduce it? Oh, no, we can't. Because if we don't advertise, how do we get customers? How do people know that our business exists? Oh, this other thing is taking our money. Oh, this is not, we can do without this. Let's cut it off. Oh, this supplier is taking a lot from us. Maybe we can find a cheaper supplier. So preparing a solid budget is very important. It helps you to monitor your expenses. It's important as an entrepreneur, even though that you are not yet the Bill Gates of this world, the Mark Zuckerberg of this world, the Aliko Dangote of this world. It's important that even when you are small, you already learn the skill of tracking your budgets. Okay, then I move on then. Think we're doing well with time, perhaps?
Yes, yeah, we have like 5 minutes for you. So
I will not be done in 5 minutes. I have to tell you, huh? But let's. I will not be done in 5 minutes, huh? But let's go on, please. Huh?
Okay, let's just go on. Then.
Yeah, I will. Okay. Reasons why you should plan and stick to a budget. It helps you to stay on track. It helps you to have control over your money. It helps you to save. It saves you from stress. If you don't have a budget, you will spend on the wrong things. And when you need money for the relevant things, there's no money, you'll be stressed. So when there's a budget, it saves you from stress. Yeah. It helps you to prepare for emergencies. Huh? So these are the reasons why you need to have a budget. Okay. As a creative, as an entrepreneur, you are into projects. What is a project? A project is any endeavor that you carry out in order to have a result or a product or a service. So for those of you who have joined this workshop, I'm sure that if you have your own business, it's either that you have a product or you have a service or you are giving some results. But how do you manage ongoing projects or new projects? Firstly, the definition of what you want to do has to be clear. So the what has to be clear. What are you a trainer? Are you into fitness? Are you a health trainer? Gym, fitness. Is that what you do? You don't have to work in a gym, but perhaps you go from one house to the other, training people how to be fit. Is that who you are? So the goal has to be defined. The what has to be clear. A lot of times you ask Nigerians, what do you do? I'm a businessman. That's crap. What do you do? I'm a businessman. No, 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 no. What do you do? I sell clothes. Even that's not specific enough. What do you do? I sell female clothes. I sell male clothes. I sell children's clothes. You have to be specific. So the what has to be clear. And for the what to be clear, there has to be like a business definition document. In that business definition document, it is clear what you are doing. Once the what is clear, then we go to the planning. You must plan your time. You must plan your finances. Your budget, like we talked about. Ever heard about the saying, if you fail to plan, the mics are muted, but maybe somebody can come. If you fail to plan, what happens?
You plan to fail.
You plan to fail. Simple. So, creatives, I address you today. You have to plan. Plan, 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 and plan. It can never be too much planning. Plan your time. Plan your finance. Seek continuous improvement. Don't say, but we have talked about it before. Plan it again. Yeah? And then once you have planned, it's time for execution. And when you execute, it doesn't mean that it will all go perfect. Some things may go wrong. That is why you need to have a document called the lessons learned document. So that when you collect that kind of job next time, you'll say, we made a mistake with Mrs. Giwa. That's mistake, we will not make it with Mr. Matthias. You see what I mean? So you have to define, you have to plan, and during execution, you have to remember, oh, this is how we did it last time, but this time we can even do it better. And then you close the project. But one thing I should say is all through whether it's a live show, comedy, you must monitor. Monitoring is very important. From before the start of the show to the end of the show, before the start of the event to the end of, you must monitor. And that's when you are able to spot errors which need to be improved. And when you spot them and you improve them, it will not happen on the day of the event, on the delivery. It will not affect delivery. What you want to do as creatives, as entrepreneurs, is that you spot errors before delivery to your customers. Because once you deliver to your customer and your delivery includes an error, I'm not sure that that customer comes back to you next time. And that customer will go about giving negative feedback. I gave business to those people. There was error in their job. Also, when you deliver to them perfectly without error, that same customer will go about saying, I gave business to those people. They delivered it perfectly. So check out what you want customers to say about your job. Yeah? Are you already a sole proprietorship? That is your one-man business? Or do you have partners? Huh? There's no best, which one is good? No. It depends. Huh? If you're a one-man kind of business, that means only you are in. If you are two, that means you are operating with the Partnership Act of 1932. If you are one-man business, that means you are responsible for the risk. If the business goes down, it may affect you as well. Yeah. If you are into partnership, then both of you bear the profit and both of you bear the loss. If you're one-man kind of business, most times you are financing through loans. Sometimes if it's partnership, you are contributing together, putting heads together to finance the business, and when there's profit, you are sharing profit. One-man business, doing registration, you are registering yourself. Partnership, of course, this can be done by both partners. So up to you. There's no right way. Yeah. But sometimes you say, okay, I've got this skill, but I don't have that skill. But she has that skill. Let's have some kind of collabo. That's also possible. Yeah. Now we talk about capacity to create and maintain online awareness for your business, especially in this hardship of Nigeria. And I think you would agree with me, every one of you would agree with me, that the online space, the online platform has really indeed been a positive help for young Nigerians. I think you would all agree with me, yeah?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You can see everybody's doing skits. When you have a business now and you are not online, I don't know where you want the people to know that you have a business. Please start thinking of having your website. It doesn't cost much. Do you have a YouTube page for your business? It's free to have a YouTube page. Are you on LinkedIn? You're complaining you don't have customers, but you're not on LinkedIn. Come on, you're not serious. Have a LinkedIn profile, have a LinkedIn page for your business. Be consistent. Not that you have a LinkedIn page, but when we go to that page, the last time you posted was 6 months ago. No. You have to make it interesting for your followers. You have to make it interesting for your customers. You have to talk about your products, about your services, about your brand. And when you have an online presence, it attracts customers. It can even attract talents who will say, I like what you do. Can I join your business? It also gives you some level of credibility. When you meet someone and say, have you checked out our website? I tell you that I have a consultancy firm, IDPS Consult Netherlands. But you say, can I have your email? And I give you victor@yahoo.com. It's different when I give you victor@idpsconsults.com. It's two different things. So please, you've got to brand your business. And a lot of people think, oh, but I don't have money for that. It's not all about money. A lot of these things are free. You can even learn the skills yourself and do most of these things yourself. So please, I want to encourage all the young minds listening to me this day. Get your business online. Get your Facebook page for your business. Get a YouTube page for your business. Get a LinkedIn page for your business. Instagram for your business. Or have a good mix. Maybe something works, something doesn't work. I have a YouTube page. I have a LinkedIn page. I have a Facebook page. I have a Twitter account for my business. I have an Instagram account, but it doesn't really work for me, what I do. Yeah. So please find the mix and match, the right mix and match that works for you. You have to create an online awareness for your business. This is 2022. Maybe when you make flyers, it doesn't work for your business. I recently made flyers for my business for Abuja, and I think I just didn't do the right thing. That was wrong for me to do. I have my presence online. Perhaps that was good enough. I have thousands of messages from the online adverts. But then I made some flyers for physical distribution in Abuja, and I thought there was not one call from these flyers. So you have to find out what works and for branding your business. Also, you have to find the right market. Is it Lagos? Is it Enugu? Is it Yola? Where will your business thrive? And therefore, you need to scan the external environment before starting your business there. Is it politically peaceful, or is there a conflict? Do people have jobs, economic-wise? You run a pestle analysis on this region. It is to scan the macro environment. By macro, I mean external environment. And then the result of this scan should say, Lagos is the right place for me to start my business. Accra, Ghana is the right place for me to start my business. Because there's technology there, they don't take light, because the people like that kind of food I want to start selling, because the law does not forbid me opening that restaurant. This is how it works. So you have to do your homework on the environment that you want your business to exist in. And therefore you run a pestle analysis. Yeah? What is the law? You need technology. Can that technology is that technology available in that part? The weather in that part of the country, is it favorable for your business? Yeah. Do people have jobs? If you go and start a business where unemployment rate is ridiculously high, they don't have jobs, please tell me who will have the money to buy from you. So these are things to consider when you think about the market you can invest in. Talking about marketing strategies quickly now. You see the column. This is the ANSOF matrix, guys. That column that says market penetration in red below. Yeah. So you're talking about your existing business idea, existing product, existing services in an existing market. Become popular and popular. You become the champion in the town, known for that service, known for that product, you make more profits. Maybe you've been in it for a while, so okay, wait a minute. I think I need to add more value for these customers. Let's give them a new product. Then we go to product development. Product development is below to the right, below to the right. Therefore, you have a new product in an existing market. You're still in Lagos, you're not living in Lagos, but you introduce something new. You are the laundry business. Laundry, you have some washing machine, you do people's laundry and all that, but now you add cleaning services to it. So product development, now service. We do your laundry still. We didn't cancel that. We still do your laundry, but in addition to doing your laundry, we can clean your houses now, because you got a new hoovering machine and all of that. Yeah? Let's go to market development. Business is so successful in Lagos. You have a cousin in Ibadan. Hey, cousin, can I come and test and see if this business will also be successful in Ibadan? You are taking that existing business to a new market, Ibadan. It's already very successful in Lagos. Therefore, you go and start in Ibadan. Now you have two branches, Lagos branch and Ibadan branch. When you are successful in Ibadan, remember your best friend in Enugu. You go and start in Enugu. You have three branches, Lagos, Ibadan, and Enugu. Yeah? The fourth column, the one in blue, diversification, it should be the one in red, actually. I really don't know why any business would really do this, because diversification there means that you forget that business of yours and go into entirely new business in an entirely new location. This is high risk. New business, you are not experienced. Move to new location you don't really know anything about. Huh? So diversification is more risky. Yeah. But when you're an entrepreneur, when you stayed long in your line of business, you made good profit, start thinking of product development, start thinking of market development. What new service, what new value can I give my customers? Or, oh, I made so much money in this Ikeja, everybody know me. Can I go to Ikorodu and sell this idea there too? Yeah, that's market development. Also, you have to know your segments. Huh? This product, this service of yours as a creatives, who are you serving? You cannot serve everybody. Is it the young people? Is it the old people? Is it the working class? Who are you serving? Did you segment your markets? How can you segment your markets? Geographical segmentation through locations. How can you segment your market? Lifestyle of people. How can you segment your market? Behavior of people. Or demographics. It's for male. It's for female. Yeah. So it is highly important to segment your markets. Yeah. Now, this says, why and where should I invest? Let's address the why first. Why should I invest? Is it so that you can save tax? Is it so that you can have a retirement fund? Is it so that you can have a regular income? Is it so that you can fund a specific goal in the future? I think this answer will vary from one creative or one entrepreneur to the other. Everyone can answer that differently. What is your, but the why must I spoke about that earlier on, the why. Why am I a teacher? I never done anything besides teaching. Started teaching in England, moved to Nigeria for 3 years between 2014 and 2017. I was still a teacher in Cross River State, a new British university. Moved back to the Netherlands when I couldn't survive Nigeria, moved back to Europe. I'm still a teacher. So the why for me is like I love to give knowledge. I am passionate about educating people. That is my why. What is your own why? And there's nothing wrong if your why is to make money. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Yeah. So where should you invest? Gold, stocks, mutual funds, fixed deposits, real estate. Up to you. You can decide. Someone says real estate, you can never lose. It's a free land, it's a free gift of nature. You cannot lose. It will always appreciate. When you buy that land today, 1 million naira, in 3 years' time, maybe it's already 4 million naira. It will always appreciate. So where would you invest? Again, this is up to you. Yeah. How do you keep track and manage your income and expenses? You have to keep track of your income, of your expenses. It can be as simple as having your own Excel file, record the statements, how much is coming in, what is the income, how much is going out, what is the expense going out. It can be as simple as that. And when there is a surplus, please save it. Yeah? The advice is to put away 10 to 20% of your surplus into your savings account for the rainy day. And that was it. I hope that we have been able to impact us with some knowledge, even though it looked that I rushed. It's already 1 minute past 12. But maybe I can take 1 or 2 questions before I go back to my own meeting. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you for
Absolutely.
our pack information.
It's a pleasure.
I think I enjoyed the part where you said sometimes you still have to try, like go to different locations to also see if you can excel there too. So I'll be waiting for some of the questions, and feel free to drop your questions so I can share it and get your answers right. We just have 5 minutes to do that now, like write your questions or not. Okay, we already have one, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, sir. This one is from Bunshaw. Yeah, Bunshaw. He said, how will I, as a designer, get clients if they all learn to brand their business? Please let them reach out to a designer. How?
Okay.
And also, he said, incubators, please can we get an explanation of what they do? Incubators.
Okay, so this designer is worried that when I'm telling everybody to brand their business, how will he or she get a job? He or she also needs to create awareness for his business. Simple as that. We're not saying people should not patronize designers. That's not what we are saying. But as a designer, you should do enough branding to attract people to come seek your expertise. And that is the way you can get your customers. But yes, we are saying that people can actually learn to do these things themselves. I don't do these things myself. I have a website guy. I have a branding guy. I even do some things with Talku. So this is how it works. But we are talking about starting small. Yeah. So the participant, the one who is a designer, don't worry, you will get your customers when you create your own awareness in the effective and efficient way. People will see your adverts, they will come to you. What was the second question?
Very much. I hope that answers your question, Bunshaw.
If not, the other one was about incubators,
Yes, sir.
I know that there are some in Lagos. Honestly, the name is not coming to me, but in Ikeja and around there are where you can have your own space. You go there daily or once a week to work on your idea. Some of them are free. Some of them you pay just a token. And this is good. This is how to start. So I would encourage people to key into things like that. Yeah.
So, the question is what they do, what incubators do.
Incubators are venues for young entrepreneurs, people who have ideas but don't even know how to develop the ideas. You go into that space to think and rethink and work on your ideas, yeah, until the idea becomes well formulated, yeah, if I would say that, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. So, any other question? I'm checking the chat box to see if I can get any other information. We have like 8 persons here, so if you have anyone, let us know.
How many participants did we have all through?
In 8 currently.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So any other question while we draw the curtain? So just give them 5 minutes to see. Maybe some of them are trying to script it out because they are creatives too. So let's give them 5 minutes and do a sign out and how they can also come and visit your website or your channels to be able to get information too.
You can find me on YouTube.
Okay. So any other question? We have uh, Abigail, Angel, Godwin, Ibok, Ibrahim Saliu, Laura, Mwazu. None for now. We didn't get any other on that to say that every other person understand the class. Thank you very much, sir. So, sir, we would like to give a sign out and call it a day so you can rush to your other meeting.
Okay. So thank you very much, everyone, again. I hope it's been an impactful session. I'd like to encourage you all, those of you that are creatives, but not just creatives, as long as you're an entrepreneur and you're in Nigeria, we know that the economic hardship is for real, yeah? But keep thriving. Keep thriving. Know your what, know your why, and then work on your how. And you will get there. You will get there. Okay, that will be the encouragement from me. I look forward to more of these kind of sessions. Perhaps there are any other questions later. We can put maybe put it in writing and we post the answers where everyone can see it as well. So that will be all from me today. Thank you very much again. I'm signing out now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So, sir, you can read some of the chats there. There's one from Moazu about speaking to client and getting feedback support. It was helpful. And Mr. Ebok said, thank you for the information session. It was worth it. And thank you, sir. Angel said, thank you, sir. It was very enlightening. Thank you so much, sir. So we look forward to have you more because the next one is on the 29th of September. We do it once in every month. So hopefully we're going to have more lectures from you. Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you very much then. It's a pleasure.
Yes,
Bye.
yeah.
Bye for now. I stop sharing my screen. Bye.
Okay, sir. So thank you everyone for joining. We look forward to see you next time. Try visit our Talku website, our Instagram. We have a lot of content and also ready to partner with you to propel your creative self. Hope to see you next time. I remain Joseph Evans, Agu, the street part of the Talku. See you next time.